Dobrý den, vítejte u nového videa. Today I would like to talk about the verb to lose in Czech. How do we deal with the verb to lose in Czech? Of course, there is more than one way. Is it ztratit or přijít o, prodělat, prohrát? Let's find out. Jdeme na to. Ahoj, vítejte na mém kanále Czech by Zuzka, kde vám pomocí angličtiny vysvětluju českou gramatiku. The most common verb that you can use for translating the verb to lose in Czech is ztratit. Ztratit or ztrácet, the imperfective version. Ztratit and ztrácet are used for specific actions. We lost an object or we misplaced something, we don't know where it is. I lost my keys. Ztratila jsem klíče. Ztratila jsem klíče. I lost my phone on the bus. Ztratila jsem or ztratil jsem mobil v autobuse. Ztratila jsem mobil v autobuse. I'll give you more examples with ztratit, but now I want to move on to the verb přijít o. So you see a little difference. Přijít o něco. And o is very, very important there. You cannot leave it out. Otherwise, přijít would just mean to arrive. Přijít o něco means to lose something that's valuable for us, usually emotionally, or it's a serious loss. We lose something, we don't have it anymore. So the meaning is similar to ztratit, except ztratit is losing an object, misplacing an object. Přijít o něco or někoho could also be that we lost a person, a loved one. So if we want to say he lost his job, we say přišel o práci. Přišel o práci. O takes the accusative case. We don't say ztratil práci. Ztratit práci sounds strange. He didn't misplace his job. He doesn't have it anymore. Přišel o práci. She lost a lot of money. Přišla o hodně peněz. Přišla o hodně peněz, meaning she lost money in a bad investment. Or someone stole it. It doesn't mean that she was walking down the street and dropped her wallet and then she lost all that money. Although we could say ztratila hodně peněz, but it means she dropped it on the way somewhere. They lost their house during floods. Při povodních přišli o dům. Při povodních, during floods, přišli o dům. So there is a difference. If you say, ztratila jsem klíče, I dropped them somewhere, or I don't know where they are. I simply don't know where they are. Přišla jsem o klíče, I might know what happened to them. Maybe someone stole them from me, or I accidentally dropped them and down the sewers on the streets. So if that happens, you say, přišla jsem o klíče. Once you use ztratit, it means you don't know where it is. But of course, there are certain phrases where this is not so easy to determine, and I am going to show them to you very soon. But now, let's take a look at another verb. The third one, prohrát. Very easy to distinguish. Prohrát is to lose in a game, a match or a board game, something where there are two parties at least playing. Because hrát, as you know, is to play a game. Prohrát is to lose in a game. We lost the match. Prohráli jsme zápas. Prohráli jsme zápas. Never ztratili. I lost again. Zase jsem prohrál. Zase jsem prohrál. And the fourth common option is prodělat. Prodělat also means to lose, but it's connected with money. So if you make an investment and you lose that money, that's prodělat. And you don't even have to say peníze or a certain sum. When you say prodělat, everybody knows you mean lose money. I lost money on that investment. Na té investici jsem prodělal. Na té investici jsem prodělal. The company has been losing money for a few months now. Firma už pár měsíců prodělává. Firma už pár měsíců prodělává. Prodělávat is an imperfective counterpart of prodělat. So these are the 4 most common Czech verbs that we use to translate to lose. Of course, we have more specific ones like lose weight, zhubnout. There is a specific version. Zhubnout is to lose weight. Now let's take a look at a couple of phrases. If someone passed out, in English you can say they lost consciousness. He's unconscious. In Czech we say ztratit vědomí, to lose consciousness. Ztratil vědomí, he lost consciousness. We lost touch. We used to talk every day, now we lost touch. Ztratili jsme kontakt. Ztratili jsme kontakt. She lost connection, meaning signal, when you're talking to someone online. She lost connection is ztratila spojení. Ztratila spojení. In a way, all these phrases mean something was lost and you don't know where it went. I lost my inspiration. Ztratila jsem inspiraci. Ztratila jsem inspiraci. Don't lose hope. Nestrácej naději. Here I am using ztrácet, which is the imperfective counterpart. Nestrácej naději. Or what about I'm losing my mind? Here we prefer to say přicházím o rozum. Přicházím o rozum. I'm going crazy. Something is taking away my healthy thinking. Přicházím o rozum. If you lose your illusions, it's also with přicházet. I'm losing my illusions. Přicházím o iluze. Přicházím o iluze. Přicházet is the imperfective counterpart of přijít. There is actually a very well-known Czech movie from 1985, jak básníci přicházejí o iluze, how poets are losing their illusions. I lost my appetite. Here it's a phrase that's totally different from all the verbs that I showed you. We commonly say přešla mě chuť. Přešla, not přišla or ztratila. Přešla mě chuť. We usually use přejít někoho when it comes to mood. Přešla mě chuť, přešla mě nálada. I lost my mood. Přešla mě chuť is a phrase that you can really use very often. I don't feel like it anymore, I lost my appetite. Přešla mě chuť. And not only when you speak about food, but simply when you feel like doing something and something made you change your mind, then you say, přešla mě chuť, ne děkuju. Exercise time. Now it's time to do a little exercise. You will only have to decide between 2 verbs, ztratit or přijít o, because the other 2 are pretty easy to distinguish. We said prohrát means to lose in a game, prodělat is to lose money, so that's easy, right? But what about ztratit and přijít o? They are a little bit fuzzy. So I'm going to show you 1 sentence at a time. There'll be 5 of them in total, and you will decide which option is correct, A or B. Číslo 1. Hundreds of people lost their jobs. Ztratit nebo přijít o? Pause the video if you need some time. Stovky lidí přišli o práci. Přišli o práci. Their jobs have been taken away. They didn't misplace them. Přišli o práci. Číslo 2. She lost track of time. A or B. Ztratila pojem o čase. Ztratila pojem o čase. This is a nice expression as well. Ztratit pojem. To lose notion of time. Číslo 3. They lost everything in the fire. A or B. Při požáru o všechno přišli. Při požáru o všechno přišli. Again, this was serious loss. They also didn't misplace their belongings. They know they were taken away by fire. They were destroyed. A číslo 4. Number 4 somehow got lost. Ztratilo se. So I'm recording an additional video. This is the second time you've lost your ID. Už je to podruhé, co si ztratil občanku. Ztratil. Číslo 5. I didn't want to lose the opportunity. Nechtěl jsem o tu příležitost přijít. Přijít o příležitost. Excellent, this is all. If this was too fast for you, please watch the video again and write some phrases. These are very important and really handy ones that you can use in everyday life. Do you have any examples of the verb to lose in context? Write them in the comments. Budu se těšit, I'll be looking forward. To je ode mě všechno. Ahoj za týden. Čau.